But that's because I lost my main teaching job, the one that gives me benefits. For some reason our healthcare is based on employers being nice. And giving you healthcare in case, you need it. So my other job that I've had for 11 years that I love, they love me, I love them. It's one of the things that keep me in Vacaville. They're just a part-time job, or there's a small business, Donald Trump stuff, just a small business, and their job is to help people. It's just public good. They're completely just full of good stuff. It's just that the way our healthcare system is set up right now, for some reason, whatever that is, some people get coverage because of the natural career choices they pick, and other people don't get them. And some people get healthcare even if they're not on the path. They just happen to have a job at Starbucks, a place that does give coverage, as opposed to having a job at some coffee shop that is part-time or whatever, and they don't give coverage. And maybe that person has parents that will take care of them until they're 30, like me, or then maybe they have parents that, as soon as you're 18, have to see your parents again. Who knows? It's a big question mark. A big question mark. Since I was in my 20s, I was aware of this. Now, I myself have not needed my health care coverage for anything serious. The one time I got hurt, I was in the military care center. That's okay. If you get hurt, you should have hospitals take care of you, like in the military. In the military, I love the military. I got hurt, they took care of me. If I got really hurt, they'd really take care of me. At least I've heard this isn't about the veterans thing. I'm sure they're trying and they're overloaded. I don't know, but just normal health care, it's a big question mark. All right, Hillary Clinton, I was a big fan of her in the 90s for trying to do this public health care thing, because that's what I was about at the time, and then that came along, and so I got exposed to a pamphlet from the Green Party in around 96 or 93 or something. There's just register vote. There's Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, Green Party, other people. It was in the 90s, so there's no Tea Party yet. And I just signed up to vote, and I thought that it was just, you can vote if you're 18 and are a U.S. citizen, born here, just like me. I'm from Vacaville, right? I can vote, so I registered. And guess what it said? Apparently, it read my mind. I registered as a Democrat. I didn't know that. I just knew that I was registering to vote. I didn't know that I'd put that in there. I said, hey, I'm in this crowd, not with that crowd, and certainly not with those loser other third-party crowds. I'm with this crowd that took me in without asking me, saying this is the rules. If you want to vote, you got to sign right here. So I did, and then it said Democrat. Now at the time I didn't mind, because what little I knew about the two parties was my parents raised me liberal, and that doesn't mean that conservatives are wrong. It just means that there's different points of view, and my parents just had their lives and they had their point of view, and they left life up to me and let me come up with my point of view, and that's how I came up with me. My parents never really told me what to do. They led by example, and I chose to either follow their example or example noted. Don't do what they did. Make up my own mind, and that's why I've been independent. All right. So healthcare. Hillary Clinton tried. I give her mad props for that. I wished it worked. It didn't. That just meant that they were trying, but for some reason, healthcare is this big giant question mark. In 1993, when I first started realizing it's this, and I was like 22 or something. I'm 45 now, and I don't have coverage. Now, since after 26, when I'm on my own, I've been covered for maybe 4 or 5 of those years. Well, I've had a job as a teacher for 6 months here, a year there, a year and a half there, But then there's gaps of 4 years where it's like, well, I got a job at this place. Actually, I got 2 jobs. I'm Mr. Nielsen, the substitute teacher, working as many hours as I can, doing the shittiest job in the public education system because while I don't have a teaching job, I'm a teacher and I've been doing this. And I'm working at the comic book store, or at the Sylvan Learning Center, or tutoring privately, or trying to sell magic cards, hustling, trying to make ends meet to pay rent every single day. And that's just the way it's been.